goals for themselves?
Yes, 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 indeed. I think it's very important to setting a goal for themselves because mm, uh, maybe I can say at least two reasons for that. First, uh, without any goals, every day would be mundane day, uh, and sometimes we regret our times without any purpose. So I think there's if we set the goal and then we can go for that goal for a while, and then there's some progress, and then we have some achievement, um, more or less, but it's good for themselves. And second, and then it maybe it's the same reason as first one, but their life with little bit more energetic than as usual So I think it's very good. And then I saw some the kind of things like a depressive patient. We should set the goal. So that's good things for everyone.
Okay, good. You stayed on topic. Gave a list of two things. Okay, do too many not too many, but improvement. But this is our
Okay,
first question, so we have to warm up. So that's good.
thank you. You
Okay.
know, I try to go outside, like go, like go out the way, to go to the press. Okay, I have to.
I noticed, but you brought it back. I noticed it, but you brought it back.
Thank you.
Okay, so let me try to answer. Okay, so should people set goals for themselves? Well, in my opinion, I think everyone should set goals for themselves for several reasons. One of them, it would prevent you from just being like stuck in a rut, not moving forward, not progressing in any area. So if you have a goal, there's something you can look forward to or reach and try to get better with. And so that's the one thing I can think of why people should set goals for themselves. But for the life of me, I can't hardly think of another reason. So other than moving forward and not being stuck. I know I like setting goals for myself so that I can just improve in anything that I'm trying to do, whether it's trying to learn a language or just trying to cook better. It just makes me better. It makes people better when you set goals and then you reach them. And even if you don't reach them, you still improve. You still improve. You just learn what not to do. So, yeah, I think people should set goals for themselves. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Mhm.
No. No. I mean, there is no need to. I think it doesn't depend on the achievement.
Right.
It's achievement. Yeah.
Right.
Uh, just to refresh our lives. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
We
You're
can
you're
say.
reaching for something. It just yes. Even if you don't make the exact goal, you still learn something, even if you don't reach it. Yeah. So I love it. I love setting goals for myself.
Yeah. Yes.
I am happy when I am happy when I achieve them, but even if I don't, I'm still I'm still like, oh, that's okay.
That's good.
Okay. Let's go to question number 2. Okay. How would you define success?
Yeah. I think success, the definition of success would be different individual goals or purpose of life, but but I uh, I think we can define. I mean, for me, success is make my life happier,
Mhm.
just without any consideration things, like others consideration of
Okay, let's
others
stop. Let's
happiness or something.
okay. Let's stop for a minute. Let's
Okay.
okay. So let's try it again. How would you define success? So you can think of the word success and what have you heard about success and how do you define it? Because it seems like you're starting to ramble, not
Yes, right.
make sense. Yes. And so even though the question is hard to answer at first, but you have to somehow get your mind to settle down. And so you can say,
Yes, right.
So you might say, repeat the question, how would I define success? I hear different people have different definitions. Talk to yourself, but out loud
Mm-hmm.
so that you can start thinking. That'll
Mm-hmm.
get you started. And then you can say, oh, I know, I can think of a few reasons. Then you say, oh, I think of two
Okay.
reasons. But when the question starts, you don't know quite how to answer it. Repeat the question slowly to yourself and just think out loud. Just try that and see if that works.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
So how would you define success?
Mhm. Yes. I think there are many definitions depend on personal situation or goal. But for me, I can define success is make myself happier, and and I know other definition could be there's some book related to success. Usually they introduce how to make money. So I think the material thing is directly related to happiness or goals. But for me, just make myself happier.
Okay, that was a good answer. I was going to see if you can keep on talking about it, but that's a good answer. Yes. All right. So let me try to answer it. All right. So how will I define success? I know I often see different or hear different definitions either for TV or from people. A lot of times people will say, the more money you make, the more successful you are. But I
Mhm.
don't believe that. That's not how I define success. So for me, success is often yes. I'm happy. My family is happy. I have created some goals for myself and have reached them. I said, oh, that's success. Or I have success is for me is not a lot about material things. It's mostly
Oh,
intangible things you can't see. Yes,
yeah.
like I'm successful. I feel successful when uh, my family is happy. I feel successful when I get to do the things that I want to do or the things I love to do. So that's how I define success. It's usually not for me. It's not money or material things. That's good
Mm.
to have, but I wouldn't define myself as, oh, I'm successful if I'm rich. I could still be sad and wealthy. So I wouldn't call that successful. Mm.
Wow. Oh, that's very important to sense. Yes.
Mhm. Yeah, that's just how I feel. Everyone
Yes.
feels differently. Yeah.
Yes. Well.
So that's the point of the question. You just answer it according to yourself, according to your view. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. How would you define? So I have to say my opinion. Okay.
This is
Mm-hmm.
how I define it. Even though I hear other people say different things,
Mm-hmm.
or the world says different things. Oh, you're successful. You got this good job. Oh, you're rich. You're successful. You got 5 cars. You got a big house. You're successful. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They could all burn down on burn down or get taken away by a tornado in an instant. Then they're like, oh,
Yes.
I'm not successful anymore. And some people,
What?
yeah, when I've seen some people when they lose their job or things like that, they'll go and kill themselves because they're like, oh, okay, I'm not successful anymore. I'm no good. I mean,
Oh,
it's terrible. Mhm.
yes. It's terrible to say. Yes.
Yeah, yes. Okay, let's go on to the next one. So, how can we judge whether young people are successful nowadays?
Hmm.
Wow, how can we judge whether young people are successful nowadays? Interesting
Oh,
question.
uh, I think mm, I think in general, I don't like this kind of opinion, but make a fortune is a kind of a criteria to judge whether young people are successful or not. Or and plus there's other things, getting a job, it is the uh, is the main things to be successful or not. I think the after COVID, there is no chance to getting a job. So
I
it
was gonna say,
could be.
I was gonna say, I'm sorry, because sometimes you keep putting your hands in front of your mouth when you're talking, so
Don't
I
do that.
can't understand you. I
Mhm.
can't understand.
Okay, okay,
So keep your hands away. Okay, go
okay,
ahead.
okay.
I didn't mean to
Mm.
interrupt, but I'm like, I can't understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I think when you in general, especially after COVID, getting a job is very hard and not for everyone. So I think young people are successful when they get a job. Uh, uh, I heard many celebrations related to getting a job among young people. So I think it would be the good criteria you can judge. Oh, he's successful or not.
Okay, okay. Good answer. Okay, so for me, the question, how can we judge whether young people are successful nowadays? Well, I know in my view of success, it's not always about the money or about the job, but I can judge, or I think I will judge a young people person successful is if they have good skills, life skills,
Oh,
even work skills. If they have those type of skills,
mhm,
oh, they can maybe hold a good conversation with someone. They're polite, or they even have good skills so that they can get a job. Sometimes you can't get a job, but make sure you have the good skills so that you can improve your chances of getting a good job. So
mhm,
they've they've taken study or education seriously. Um, yes, they take life seriously. They know how to be serious and have fun. And so they're not just only maybe playing games on TV all day from sunrise to sunset
mhm,
and expecting everyone else to do things for them all the time, especially if they're an adult. If they're like in their late teens or early 20s, they should start doing things for themselves. They should start learning good skills so they can get the job, and
mhm.
also interpersonal skills, know how to have good manners, things like that. So that's
Yeah.
when I would say a young person is successful if they're well-rounded in life. They have those type of skills so they can be a good human, a good human
Good
being.
human.
Uh,
Yes.
yeah,
Thank
that's my
you.
answer.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
that's very good answer. Yes.
Well, I
Uh,
felt like I was rambling because I was just trying to think. Because that's kind of a hard question. Like I'm not quite sure. So I was
oh,
just trying to think.
no,
Huh?
that's very good answer. Thank you. No, no. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. Well,
oh,
let's practice some more. Were you?
okay.
Okay. Let's see the next one. Oh, I forgot. All my calendars are telling me, oh, you're supposed to do this, but I've already done it. Okay. Let's see the question. The next one. Are successful people often lonely?
Hmm. Yeah, I don't think so because, in my opinion, when I see some rich people or successful people, then many people want to get along, like want to be there with the successful people. They want to know the skills or some techniques or something like that uh, from him. So it's I think they. they don't feel lonely. I think, and so when there are many books in bookstores, so maybe they can distribute their knowledge or something in front of them. So I think they don't feel lonely.
Okay. Well, here's another interesting question. And at first, I was going to say the same thing. I'm like, no, they're not lonely, but they might be
They might,
because they might be. And I thought, well, why might they be lonely? Because some successful people, especially if they're successful with money or something like that, they may feel, oh, the people only are my friends because they want something from me. And so they just stay to themselves. And so they may feel lonely, like, who can I trust? Who's my real friend? Something like that. People are always asking something from them. And so they're like, oh, I don't want that anymore. So it's possible that successful people can be lonely, even though a lot of people are around them or talk to them or want to talk to them. Yes. But in general, I say they're not lonely in general. Are successful people often lonely?
often
Yeah,
lonely.
it's kind of,
Yeah,
yeah, often lonely. That's
yeah.
hard to say. I think it's person by person, case by
You're
case.
right. Person by
Yeah,
person. Yes, you're right.
yeah, case by case, often lonely. Because some
Yeah.
are, how some they'll talk to you or they'll say on TV, oh yes, I didn't know who I can trust. Who's my real friends, things like that. So that's hard to say. It's hard to say, but that's my
Yeah,
answer.
yes, you're right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's my answer.
Yeah, the practice is the Q&A
Mhm.
that makes a lot of like uplift many messages or something,
Oh,
emotions. So I like
yeah,
this class. Yeah, yes,
I know it does. Because I'll hear your answer and I'll start thinking, oh, that's true, or
yeah,
or is there another way to think about it? Yes, I know. I like this too. The Q
yeah.
and A. This practice class, I love it too.
Thank you.
Yes, because one day I was thinking about this class,
Mm-hmm.
and of course I want to eventually have what you call like a workshop where
Mm-hmm.
there'll be several people on in the Q&A class for maybe like 3 hours, and we're just going to practice and practice questions and answers, look at videos and things like that. But that's in my future. But of
Oh,
course,
that's good.
yes, in the future, that's what I hope, to get a workshop together. But of
Uh-huh.
course, no matter what I do, whenever I do it, you always feel free to come. You're
Oh,
always welcome for however
oh,
however long you want.
thank you. Yeah, I'll be there. Please tell me. I need to have.
I know. I was like, don't worry, Kyoung. You're always welcome. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, so I was working on my work on my website.
Uh-huh.
Um, and then I have like a little sign up form. I haven't started the workshop yet, but I know it's going to be a few hours and it's going to be like this. Nothing but
Uh-huh.
questions and answers, and we're just going to practice and have fun.
Uh,
Yeah, so I'm seeing if I can get some people to sign up for it. So it may take a little while, but I'll work on that. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to our next question. Okay. What kinds of success can students achieve at school? What kind of
oh,
success can
yeah,
students achieve at school? Okay.
yeah. Uh, for me, because I'm a teacher, and I there are many courses they can achieve. Get a good mark. Like getting a good mark is a kind of success, and plus, uh, the other things, they can make a good friend by by doing some team project, and then they can know each others, and then to make a good progress about interpersonal relationship. So building teamwork or something, I think that would be a good achievement for their future lives.
I didn't think of that, but that is so true. When I saw the question, I'm thinking the only success I was thinking about was like good grades or something like that. Then I was thinking about high school. Then I'm thinking, wait, there's more schools than just high school. There's universities, there's trade schools. What kind of successes can they have? And I'm trying to think of when I went to school. So you're right. It's okay. Not only do you learn things maybe from the books, but yes, you can learn interpersonal skills, have good friends, success with that. You could be part of a club, maybe learn some type of skills that way. Some type of club, or maybe be class president or something. You can have some success that way. Yes, at school. That's good. You answered that. Yeah, I didn't think of those. So those are the successes, not just good grades, good friends, some skills you can learn, some different skills at school. Okay, good.
Thank you.
That's good.
Yeah, I have to focus on two things. Yeah. Two
Good
things,
things.
and then try to wrap up my answer.
Yes. And the thing too, sometimes you have to remember with the part 3 of the IELTS speaking exam, sometimes you have to talk a little bit longer. So yeah, two is really good. But sometimes you're like, oh, okay, if I had to do a third one.
Yeah, okay. Just
Sometimes that 2 is good.
2 or 3. Okay.
2 or 3, depending on, yes, because you're going to talk a little while. Because the examiner will sometimes maybe ask a follow-up question, which that helps.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
That helps you to keep talking too. But I don't think you have a problem with that once you're able to get your thoughts together and get maybe 2 items. Yes. All right. We have, let me see, 1 more left. These classes are going faster than they used to. Maybe oh, this is good. You're getting better. That's why.
I have to tell this to my beard. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so should students be proud of their success?
Yeah, that's yes, that's a very important thing. I think if they had a good mark at the class, and then the feeling they would feel those kind of achievement feeling, and then that would be a good energy to live their lives successfully. So I think that's why there is some system, the award or something. So and competition and winning award that would be the encouragement for students practice or the students did. So I think if students should be proud of themselves by getting something or joining the competition.
Okay. Yes. So when I think of this question, should students be proud of their successes? Immediately, I'm thinking, oh yes, the students should be proud of their success because one, they worked so hard to try to achieve it, and then they got that success. I can't think of any reason why they shouldn't be proud of their success. I was just trying to think of the opposite, but I can't think of anything like why they shouldn't be proud. So my simple answer is yes, they should be.
Just yes.
They should be proud of their success. What more can I say about that other than they worked so hard, they got it? Yes, that's a nice feeling, and maybe they can keep doing that later on in life. They don't know how good it feels. And so they'll want to be successful, achieve goals and something like that. But yes, if the examiner asks me that question, I'm like, well, why wouldn't they be surprised? Why shouldn't they be proud? Yeah, they should be proud. What more can I say about that? I'm proud of my
Yeah.
successes.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
that's all I can think of.
That's very good question because
Mhm.
it's not easy to answer. So.
No, yeah, it's
Uh,
not easy to answer. Other than yes, but what more can you say about it other than yes, they work hard, they should be proud of their success,
mhm,
but don't let that stop them from keep on working hard. Just because they got some success, they want to keep on
mhm.
working hard. Be proud, but keep working hard.
Yeah, be proud and keep working hard. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's yeah. We have to work in our life. You know?
Yes, no matter what you
For,
have, you always have to do something. Yes, yes.
uh, for the
Ah,
rest of our life, we have to work.
yes.
Uh,
Yes, and it's not always like work like at a job, but you have to do things. You have to do things.
yeah, there are
Yes,
many
yes.
to do things. Yeah, so.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So I'm still thinking about that question. I'm like, should be proud of this success. Like, yes, yes, yes,
Hmm.
yes. No, one thing that I was thinking about students who were very good at school, let's say high school, very good,
Uh-huh.
always got good grades and things like that. Whenever maybe they tried something and they failed at it, it was hurt them so bad. They didn't know how to just fail sometimes and keep going.
Uh-huh.
They didn't know how to pick themselves up. Because I remember seeing this not only in high school, but also saw it in college. I remember my first year in college. This girl at her school, she was like the valedictorian. She was like the smartest. She had all the good
Mm.
grades. And so she was in this class for the first year. It was computer programming. And she looked and she could not understand anything. And
Ooh.
it was devastating to her. I could see the look on her face. I'm thinking, I don't understand it either, but we'll just try to work hard and try to figure it out. But for her, it's like everything came so easy. She had so many successes. So she thought that would continue, that, oh, I'll just study a little bit, it'll be easy. But it was so hard. She dropped the class. I
Ooh.
Yes, she dropped it after about maybe a week or two. I'm thinking, what happened to I was thinking about this girl because I thought, oh, we could be like partners in class, but I saw the look on her face. I was like, okay. So that just makes me think of yes, you be proud of just your success, but you just keep working hard. You won't always have success. Sometimes you'll fail, but you still learn from failure too. But some people don't learn that lesson though. And then
Yeah.
it is like, I don't want to fail. I'm like, okay. I
Yeah.
fail all the time. I try to learn my lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I try to learn the lesson.
Yeah. You know, there are some students who want to drop the class, and then I met several students recently, and then
Mhm,
um you know more, there are
mhm,
three persons, three people, three students. Uh, they they I don't want to get any like criticism or something, but
mhm.
they are they didn't attend high school.
Oh,
All three are from homeschooling.
oh,
Oh, and then I don't know why, but they yeah previously they had a hard time in school. Oh,
mhm,
like to getting a relationship, to get a relationship with friends, and then
mm,
uh, I think our job is a nurse, and so to be a nurse is to serve somebody, to
yeah,
serve others, and then there are some team project like a shift program and the three shift or something.
mhm,
So I think it's very hard to cooperate with others. Or
mhm,
yeah,
mm,
that's so
mhm.
yeah. Um,
That is an issue. Yeah, if you're homeschool and you did not associate with a lot of people in school, in
mhm,
other school, yeah, sometimes you have relationship problems or how to how
Yeah.
to relate to them. Mhm.
I think after COVID, there are more students who complained like interpersonal problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have noticed that too
Mhm.
with some of my younger friends that was in school. Yes. That 3 years really
Yeah.
really mm, was hard on the students.
Yes,
Very
well,
hard. Yes, I think it's going to be with them forever as they grow, as they're an adult. Those 3 years is going to affect them for a long time.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Well,
Oh
it
wow.
might be, yeah. They and after that they respect like privacy. They they're getting better. I mean,
Oh,
like try ask something and but they don't get closer relationship. I mean, less than before COVID.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah, yeah. Things have changed. Oh wow.
Yeah, yes.
Well,
Like,
they'll have to work on it and do better.
better kidding.
They gotta do better. All right. Well, you did good. You're improving. We're improving. I love having these discussions, the questions and answers. Like, what do you think? What do I think?
Yeah, that's very good practice. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, and all these questions are like difficult.